Hey guys, just out here practicing my putting again, but I just wanted to make a video and give everybody a shout out for all of my subscribers. You guys are awesome, and I'm at 203 subscribers now. So last time I did a video like this and talked about my subscribers, we had just hit like 101, and so anyway, we've hit 203, and that's a huge milestone, and I'm super happy, and I know that we're going to grow and just keep growing bigger and bigger. But just wanted to personally thank everyone for helping out with this channel, including Matthew Jara with the Jarinator, allowing me to come out and film that. That really got a lot of views and continues to get a lot of views, and just helps out the channel. So anyway, have a good rest of your week, and hope you enjoy the video that's next. It is of the Little Elm course. It's called McCord Park, and for those of you who have played it, you know it's a great little course, and for those of you who haven't, you're in for a treat.
Hey there, disc golf friends. As always, thank you for hitting that play button. Today Black Kite is bringing you a course from Little Elm, Texas, McCord Park Disc Golf Course. This course was designed by John Houck in 2013 and has matured into a very nice course. It only has one pin location on every hole. However, there are two sets of concrete tee pads for every hole, longs and shorts. The long tees will challenge great players, while the short tees are perfect for beginners. It also has great tee signs that give distances for both long and short positions. However, a couple of these are not accurate. Right now, 15 long isn't playable because of huge vegetation growth. Also, there are sections of this course that stay muddy even with no rain because of drainage issues. There is a creek that winds through this course and will come into play on most of the holes, especially from the long tees. This course has some open shots, but most are pretty technical with trees to avoid. With all that being said, Black Kite rates this course 4.2 stars out of 5. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the Black Kite drone experience. Hole 1 has you throwing over a creek to a pin that is pretty far to the right. There are many trees to avoid right off the tee, but there is a left to right line that is fairly open. This basket is very well guarded. Hole 2 also has you throwing over the creek, but much further than number 1. Once you are over the creek, it opens up to a large fairway. Try to stay as far right as you can, and this will give you the clearest approach to this guarded basket. And be careful with approaching and putting. There is a steep bank leading to the creek behind this basket. Hole 3 again has you throwing over the creek if you choose to go straight at this basket. There is a safe left to right line that requires a hard skip to the right to get close to this pin. This basket also sits close to a steep bank leading to the creek. Hole 4 is very tight off the tee and has you throwing through a couple of trees. There are a couple of lines that can be taken here, but most will throw a left to right line to the open fairway. This hole goes to the right hard and then back to the left at the end. From there, most will want to throw a right to left shot to this basket that is set behind some trees and up against tall weeds. On hole 5, we almost didn't film from the back tee because of the tall weeds between it and the front tee. However, there is still a route that you can take to get through there. It starts out as an extremely tight tunnel shot with a low ceiling, but once you get past the short tee, it opens to a big fairway. From there you will have to decide what line is the best way to get to this basket that is guarded by many trees. Hole 6 is a straight, open shot to an open basket. There are trees on your right and left to avoid, but most will just go straight at this pin. On hole 7, there are a few ways to attack this pin. The safest route is a fairly wide right to left line around the trees, allowing the disc to skip left towards the pin. This basket sits pretty close to the water's edge, so be aware if you decide to take the more aggressive left to right or straight line. Hole 8 is right next to the creek, and really the only clean line to this pin is a left to right line. Be careful with any line you take though, as it is easy to get a bad kick from a tree right into the creek. This basket is open. Hole 9 is a straight open shot to an open basket with just a couple of trees to avoid off the tee box. Hole 10 is an elevated open shot to a pin just right of the tee box. Most will throw a left to right or straight shot at this pin. Be aware, if you throw too far right, there is a creek over there. This basket is very approachable from anywhere in the fairway. Hole 11 is a short, straight tunnel shot over a creek to a well-guarded basket. There are a couple of lines that can be taken here, and most will take a high right to left spike shot to take the danger out of play. Hole 12 is a low ceiling shot through the trees that favors a left to right line. You can take other lines, but they aren't very easy. This basket is open, but is also known as a dangerous basket to putt at, as the green is very fast and leads to the creek. Hole 13 is a beast if you decide to go straight through the tunnel at this pin. It has you throwing over the creek with lots of trees to avoid, and has a low ceiling too. If you have a big arm, you can take a big right to left line over everything. However, most will lay up to the right of the creek pin high and approach from there. Hole 14 is best played the same line the drone is taking. Throw a right to left shot into the gap in the trees, and make it skip left hard to get you up the hill as far as you can. From there you'll have a straightforward approach to a guarded basket. Hole 15 is best played with a left to right shot. However, there are a couple of other lines that can be taken. Be careful if you go straight at this pin, as the creek is directly behind the basket. Hole 16 is a dogleg to the right with the creek on your right and pretty tight off the tee. Again, a left to right shot is your best bet here. Just try not to go long into the weeds at the end of the fairway. The best place to land on your drive is around the short tee box, or past it if you can. From there you will have a pretty straightforward approach to this guarded basket that is on a steep dirt hill. Hole 17 is very tough. You'll want to throw a right to left shot over the creek and try to make it land on a flat surface. Most of the fairway is on a big slope towards the creek and full of trees. Every line taken here is going to be tight and have a low ceiling too. Hole 18 is even more of a beast than 13 was. It is a downhill shot through a very tight gap in the trees and over the creek. You'll want to throw a right to left shot here and try to land around the short tee box or just in front of it. From there, most will throw a left to right shot on the approach to this basket. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. This video is brought to you by Black Kite. If you love what we are doing, please be sure and subscribe to the channel. Also, don't forget to click those like and share buttons. And if you would like us to film your local course, please add your comments below. Let us know which ones.